Good afternoon from the Water Utilization Learning Center. My name is Brian Olson, and I'm out here with Mark Ryman, and we're starting to look at some corn that is finally starting to take off. And so it's going to be entering into an exciting time where it really jumps up and increases in height. And so, Mark, what are you looking at right now?
Well, so just out here trying to assess, really where the corn's at. And we got down there and actually dug a plant out. And if you're trying to communicate, where the growth stage of your corn is, it can be a little difficult. We've had some hail and lost some leaf material, but it's really just digging it up very carefully, counting those leaves. So this is the first true leaf. You can usually tell that from a very kind of rounded tip. Then you've got your second leaf. Again, the hail pretty much cost us all of it. Your third, fourth, fifth, and then your sixth. And we would call this one the last true leaf in our growth stage, or V6, because you can see that yellow band, or what we'd call the collar. The other leaves, they're elongating and coming out of the whorl. You can see like 9 of them right now, but those wouldn't be called true leaves because you don't have the collar for growth stage purposes.
So what are some important management considerations to be thinking of at this time?
Well, the ones you'd be really thinking about, I believe, would be, if you're thinking herbicide applications to the field, those have some growth stage restrictions on their labels. Maybe there's fungicides you want to get on at a certain growth stage. Kind of a host of management factors that come into play that may have a restriction on them when it comes to, how many leaves or what the V stage of your corn plant is at this time.
And so back to that, it's really important to watch this corn because it's going to move along through those growth stages fairly quickly here, as long as we get some warmer temperatures. And so also we want to minimize stress at this time. We want this corn plant to be a happy corn plant out there because again, as that growing point moves above the ground, the number of rows around on that corn cob is being determined. And so getting nutrients down, minimizing stress in order to promote a good sized corn cob that is going to be uniform across all of these corn plants is going to be important, obviously, when we're looking at the yield later on down the road. So as we move forward, we will evaluate the growing degree days for this corn that was planted at the end of April and compare this to some other corn that was planted at the end of May with the same relative maturity, and see how that where we're at, because obviously a number of farmers are behind. They would have liked to have got it all in at the end of April in this region, but maybe didn't quite get it all in, and many of them got a good portion of it in at the end of May. So what is the potential implications of that as we move forward? But we'll talk about that in some other videos coming up. Any other management factors that you want to communicate to our farmers?
Just go out and actually take a look at your corn. I think one thing that's surprising me a little bit is the corn's not very tall, but it's already in V6, so you're hitting some of those limitations and it's ready to take off. So I think, go check out those earlier planted fields and be prepared for hopefully that rapid growth phase that come next, and, be ready to manage that corn.
Okay, well with that, we'll talk to you in the future about other agronomic topics.
Thanks for watching this video from the Gothenburg Water Utilization Learning Center. For more information, please call 308-537-4500.